At the start of the story, we see Kaya, who lives with her younger brother and father. Her mother recently passed away, leaving the whole family in deep shock. Because of this, the atmosphere at home is heavy, and they don't talk much to each other. Still, Kaya does her best to take care of her younger brother and father. She even stopped going out, dedicating all her time to her family. But today, her friend Clara invited her to go for a walk. Meanwhile, her dad still hasn't recovered from the grief. He's particularly sad today because her mother died in his boat, the same one he's repairing now. Every time he looks at that boat, he's reminded of the accident. Kaya drives off in her Jeep and meets Clara, who's waiting for her. Together with a small group, they plan to spend time at sea. Clara then mentions that another friend will also be joining them. Kaya isn't very happy to hear this, since she doesn't like being around too many people. But Clara reassures her, saying not to worry, her friend's brother is also coming, and Kaya will like him too. They meet, and we learn that both brothers are vloggers. Clara's friend shares today's plan. They're heading to an island on their jet boards. Kaya knows this will take a while, so she hesitates, since she wants to be home before evening. But Clara's other friend assures her they'll return before sunset. The island isn't far, and they had just been there a few days ago. Clara tells Kaya she understands her responsibilities at home, but promises not to delay. Finally, Kaya agrees, and all four set out together. Once there, they have fun. Clara and her friend swim in the water, while Kaya chats with the other friend and actually starts feeling good. Kaya needed someone like this in her life, someone who felt like more than just a friend. Soon, Kaya and the others join in the water fun, riding the jet boards. But Clara's friend speeds up recklessly to impress Kaya, which proves to be a big mistake. Due to the overspeeding, Clara and her friend's jet board flips, throwing them into the water. Before he can recover, he accidentally runs his jet board over Clara's friend, injuring him so badly that he faints. Moments later, his own board overturns too, throwing him into the water. Now, Clara's friend is badly hurt, and Clara is terrified. Kaya steps in to calm her, while the other friend frantically searches for his brother. But his brother is nowhere to be found. It becomes clear that he drowned after the accident. Devastated, the surviving brother regrets everything. If only he hadn't been speeding, his brother would still be alive. But now, injured himself, there's nothing he can do. Kaya starts worrying because both of their boats' fuel has spilled into the sea, leaving them stranded. That means the only option is to swim and hope for help. Just then, something approaches. Not a ship, not a person, but a shark heading their way. Kaya realizes staying in the open sea for too long is dangerous and tells them to climb back onto the jet board. But suddenly, a miracle happens. From a distance, they spot a boat. Its captain, Ray, notices them and speeds over. As he gets closer, he sees them calling for help. Ray pulls all three aboard one by one, assuring them they're safe now. He seats Clara's injured friend carefully, who has lost a lot of blood. Clara goes inside to the washroom, where Ray is too. But we notice Ray keeps glancing at Kaya. When Clara doesn't return after a while, Kaya goes inside to check. She sees Ray working with some chemicals, applying them to cotton. She assumes it's for treating Clara's friend's wounds. But then, Ray suddenly presses the chemical-soaked cotton over Kaya's mouth, knocking her unconscious. This reveals Ray isn't the good man he pretended to be. He locks Kaya inside a container at the back of the ship. He leaves Clara's injured friend outside. Perhaps because of his injuries, or simply because Ray didn't want him. Hours later, Kaya regains consciousness inside the container, terrified. Clara eventually wakes up too. Scared, they notice the word help scratched onto a stick. Clearly, others had been imprisoned there before. The place looks like a chamber, with only one exit above, sealed shut. Blood stains and strands of hair on the mattress reveal many other girls had once been trapped here. Terrified, they regret ever coming to the island. But regret won't help now. They must think of escape before the danger worsens. The next morning, Ray opens the hatch and throws down rotten live fish for them to eat. Kaya begs him to let her go, pleading that she has a younger brother at home who needs her. But Ray threatens that if she tries to escape, he'll kill her, chop her into pieces and feed her to the fish. Saying this, he shuts the door again. Then he goes about his disturbing routine, eating live fish, smoking, listening to music. Occasionally, he talks to someone on his walkie-talkie, suggesting others are involved. Meanwhile, Clara's injured friend is left untreated, without food or water for days. On the fourth day, a ship approaches. The girls, hopeful, think it's the Coast Guard coming to rescue them. But it turns out to be a doctor arriving by small boat. He checks Clara's friend and asks how long he's been lying there. Ray says about 4 days. The doctor replies coldly that it doesn't matter, he'll still be useful. Then he goes below deck, where the terrified girls sit huddled. Pretending to help, he asks who's injured. Clara steps forward, and he examines her before heading back up. But soon, screams echo from above. The doctor is harvesting Clara's friend's organs while he's still alive. Heart, kidneys, liver, eyes, everything. It's clear now, this is their gruesome business. When he's done, they toss the body into the sea. The girls realize the doctor is just as twisted as Ray. Later, the doctor and Ray discuss their next move. The doctor says the injured girl will be killed, while the healthy one will be taken to a rich client's son who needs a kidney. Ray agrees. This has been his line of work for years, luring stranded people at sea and selling their organs. Soon, Ray and the doctor come for Clara. Kaya tries to stop them, but Ray knocks her unconscious. They drag Clara upstairs. Hours later, Kaya wakes to hear Clara's screams, proof she's still alive. Desperate, Kaya notices a fan in the container. She pushes it until the vent opens and manages to crawl out. Quietly, she reaches the engine room, where she finds a fishing spear. Armed, she returns to face the doctor. Surprised to see her, the doctor tries to distract her with words. But Kaya shoots the spear, injuring him. He attacks back, but Kaya secretly unties Clara's ropes. Clara seizes the chance and stabs the doctor's neck repeatedly until he dies. Now free, the girls search for a way out. Kaya realizes the doctor must have arrived on a ship, so they jump into the water to reach it. Ray soon discovers the doctor's dead body and realizes something is wrong. He sees the girls swimming toward the doctor's ship and tries to follow, but his boat won't start. In the engine room, he discovers the wires have been cut by none other than Kaya. Meanwhile, Kaya struggles to help the injured Clara swim. Eventually, Kaya decides to swim ahead alone to the ship to get help. She boards the ship but can't start it without keys. Instead, she finds a radio and contacts the Coast Guard. They tell her to find a tracking device called a picker and throw it in the water to signal her location. At first, she can't find it, but she discovers a flare. Trying again, she finally locates the picker, but on the deck she senses someone swimming nearby, Ray. Her suspicion proves true when Ray boards the ship. Kaya hides, but he finds her and stabs her in the stomach. Wounded, she pretends to hug him, then fires the flare directly into his face, badly burning him. Though injured herself, Kaya drags her body toward the shore and tries to throw the picker into the water. She faints before she can, but fate intervenes. Overnight, waves rock the ship, causing the picker to fall into the sea and activate. Her location is transmitted, and by morning, the Coast Guard arrives. They rescue Kaya and discover Ray's dead body. As they prepare to leave, they also find Clara floating in the water, still alive. They bring her aboard, and both girls break down in tears, shaken by everything they endured. Kaya, still grieving her mother, wonders how she'll ever heal from this. But at least both girls are brought safely to shore. They look at each other, grateful to be alive, and vow never to take such risks again. And with that, the story of this film comes to an end.